Anyway, Telegraph now, Cressida.
Suella Braverman, stop making people feel guilty for being white. So this is Suella speaking out after a group of wildlife charities, including the National Trust, it says RSPCA here. Do you think they mean RSPB? I know children can be wild, but I would think if there was a wildlife charity, I don't know. It's not for me to say. The World Wildlife Fund and so on, they've come out and said that the British countryside is racist and colonial.
Yeah.
I really take offence to, as a country bumpkin myself, we are so not racist. Like, if somebody comes, in my experience of the West Country, if somebody comes from outside, everyone's fascinated because we didn't meet people from other places very often. And the idea that it's hateful and that you're rejected, I mean...
You know what, I love to be open-minded. I want to hear all sides of a debate, but let's face it, the countryside isn't racist. We don't need to have a debate about that. It's absolute nonsense. Like, anyone can walk in the countryside. Yeah. Will people just stop going on about this utter ludicrous stuff? And Suella Braverman is, of course, right. Didn't she post a picture of herself camping when she was younger with her family?
In the 80s.
It's possible. You see, people of colour can, in fact, go into the countryside.
And a few people have done that. And even Nihal, who's normally the first person to complain about made-up racism, he actually came out and said, like, this is ridiculous. Like, by saying this, you're being racist. You're sort of telling ethnic minorities that they're not welcome in the countryside. Yes. And that's a dangerous thing to do.
Has Dr. Scholler said anything about this?
Oh, my God. Dr. Scholler, yeah, she's probably chewed through her kitchen table and, punched the wall.
She's probably saying that everything about the countryside is racist. Badgers, nettles, hawthorn.
Absolutely. Yeah. But it all ties in with diversity, equity and inclusion. So these people need a constant supply of racism to justify their existence. So every inclusion officer needs something to fight against. They've got a big sword. They need a dragon to kill.
Yeah, but can't they pick something a bit more convincing than the countryside, which says obviously
there is no more racism. You've got to make it up. This is a sign of great success in this country, that now people are like, the trees and the fields are racist. It's obviously there's nothing left that's racist.
There's some racism in the wildlife charities, I would argue, but
well, yeah, sure. If they're saying that black people will find it difficult to go to the countryside, that's kind of racist.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So this is absurd. So good on Suella Braverman, I think, for taking a stand against this absurdity. So weird that she has to, and that becomes front page news. Anyway, those are the times we're living in.